Hi everyone, and welcome to another Disney planning video. Thank you, Rob, for joining me again as we delve deeper into planning for January.
This is like Jane Goodall level. Like, this isn't planned. This is planning.
No, this video, as you can see here, is Rob and I looking deeply into the jungle of Disney park hours and trying to figure out what days we want to do what, which is probably to me the most stressful part of planning. Oh my god,
I feel like this video is gonna be over in like 5 minutes.
Nah, I mean, I have a lot of things to say. But, I mean, okay, so to preface, you know, we said before we have like 9 people coming, and obviously what we're planning today probably won't be set in stone. But I think because Rob and I are the biggest vets of the group, we're kind of just charging ahead, and then we'll have to relay this plan to everybody else. And...
Right, you make it, and then you just adjust as necessary, right? Yeah. That's how you do it.
Yeah. So I think what we're really trying to do is not just figure out park days. I mean, we need to know ahead of time for fast passes, obviously. I was looking at the January hours, and they seemed really consistent for all the parks on every day, for the most part, except for obviously extra magic hours.
Now, okay, yes, and I think they're short. They're pretty short.
They're always shorter in January. Yeah.
Oh, you were all like, no, they'll change them. They'll change them later.
Well, some of them did. So the day I'm landing, Magic Kingdom was till 10 p.m., which is you know, fairly normal time. Epcot, I think, if I remember correctly, is like 9 to 9, like every day. I think Animal Kingdom's like 9 to 7 or 10 to 7, like every day. Magic Kingdom's like till 8 every day. I'm already working on the dark.
I'm just diving right in, and I'm doing pre-prep for this.
What's pre-prep?
Do we agree on this? Like, we're big fans of park hoppers. We've talked about it in the past, and how it's a valuable tool in using it to break up the day. And so I personally look at every day at Disney as 2 halves: your morning, early afternoon, and your evening, late afternoon.
So
right?
Are we saying absolutely no full days at a park, even if it means taking a break and coming back?
No, that's not what I'm saying. But when I think of a day there, I naturally break it up as like the 3 meals, and then the first half of parks, and then the second half of parks.
Got it.
Which doesn't even have to be a park. Like, on those days where you want to relax, that'd be like, instead of going to a park, you go do something else. But I still think of it as like these 2 halves of every day.
Right.
You know,
and also throwing that in there, I do want to have at least 1 full day where I'm not going to a park. That's a personal me.
That's all you.
So, but that's what my thinking is here. I want to plan it all the days, and then I think it's going to be a matter of like, okay, which day do I not mind missing with you guys for Universal, and which day do I not mind missing for a break?
So what I'm doing here is, this is sort of, I'm creating the doc that I usually create when we're planning. And so what I did is I listed out every day. I went with just Sunday to Saturday. I know you're going to be there Saturday, but you're kind of flying solo, so you could
I am literally flying solo.
Out of bitterness, I'm going to leave that day off the list.
And my flight is now earlier.
Yeah, I heard.
So, you know, got even more time. Lynn, if you're hearing that, because she said she was going to be there only on the day that I was arriving, I'm getting in at 1:30 in the afternoon, so I'll find a way to come meet you in the parks. That's a promise.
So, what I'm putting together at this point is a list. It's basically, the chart breaks it down each day, and then it breaks it down meals, AM, PM, and then I have a little row there for miscellaneous, for, you know, whatever notes need to go on that day. And then underneath each day, I try to keep a list of the park hours. What I was going to suggest starting off with is, we already have certain things that are set in stone.
Yep,
and
that's what I was going to say.
Garden, and Hoop-de-Doo.
So let's definitely fill those times in for those days.
So Wednesday's Ohana for dinner, right?
Correct.
Oh, is that apostrophe Hana?
It is. That's how you say the word.
And then Tuesday is Beer Garden.
Yes. Do we know the times? Do we know the times for those?
I don't care. It's dinner.
See, I care.
It's dinner. That's all you need to know.
But what if I'm at Universal? I need to know what time I'm coming back.
Why would you go to Universal on either of those days?
Because, here's my reason. My cast member buddy Steph, which some of you know from my vlogs, also has a Universal annual pass, and those are her days off. So if she comes
Okay.
with us, she gets us 10% off her tickets.
Well,
And
I'll
she
let
loves
you-
Harry Potter, so she's gonna like be our guide.
I'll let you figure that out.
Okay.
I think it's like dinner time. It's like 7 or 8 or something like that, right? But
You're the
we've got
worst.
those 3 dinners,
Okay.
and one of them's
Wait,
in the
Tuesday,
park.
Wednesday. When's the last one?
Fridays we
Friday.
do.
Okay.
Right. Now, we don't have to really be at any specific park for Wednesday or Friday because they're out of the park anyway.
Sure.
But wouldn't it go without saying that Tuesday in the evening we'd want to do Epcot because we're going to be there for Beer Garden, then,
Sure.
Illuminations.
Yeah, and the
right?
morning can either be the same or a different park. For sure. That makes sense.
Now, that said, we have no group meals for any other meal besides those 3. So even though I put all of these slots in for breakfasts and lunches and stuff, probably not going to actually fill any of those.
Though,
this time.
I mean, we did want to do
breakfast at the
Trail End.
Trail End.
So we don't have to necessarily pick the day.
Monday.
I think that'll come. Okay, because I was gonna say I think that'll come with us planning the parks, right? Because we could do breakfast and go to Magic Kingdom from there.
So
or
here's
whatever you
what
wanna
I'm
do.
thinking. I'm a very dramatic person when it comes to this stuff. and
Really? I feel
I don't
like
plan. I
You're
don't
not
know.
that in general.
When other what?
I said you're not that in general.
No, not in general. But I think when I plan around this, I try and keep the dramatics involved more than just like the hours and being logical about it. And so my thought is like you've got Ed and Kiyome who are coming, who have never been to Disney World as far as I know,
Right.
and Kat's sister Meg who hasn't been in a long time. And
Right.
so I feel like even though I can start a Disney trip anywhere, it just feels like the best thing to do for us as a group would be to start at the Magic Kingdom.
Oh, I agree. Absolutely.
So, and the one time we're all going to be there together is Monday morning, right? Because Sunday's a travel day. A lot of people are coming in at different times.
Correct.
I know the 3 of us aren't going to be getting there until like 8 or 9 at night, so park's out of the question.
Yeah.
So like I feel like Monday morning Magic Kingdom sounds good.
Okay.
Now, maybe we don't do Trails End for breakfast there. I mean, that seems like a good idea because then you could just hop on a boat to the Magic Kingdom.
Right.
But also like kicking off your vacation with getting everybody to go to like the
Breakfast.
yeah. Well, one to get everybody to go to the breakfast, which is at the back of that resort, so you gotta
Yeah.
take a bus to another. Like it's just
Yeah.
a lot of hectic for not even getting into the trip yet. So maybe we still do Magic Kingdom for the AM, but we save that breakfast for another day.
Yeah.
9 to 7 for the other 2. Wow, these are you know what though? Animal Kingdom and Hollywood Studios at this point, you don't need a really long day anymore.
This is
Like
true.
there's so much is closed.
So I think we can throw either of those in the morning.
When do you leave? Saturday?
I leave Saturday.
So I think most of us do. So I'm not even gonna put park hours for Saturday.
Yeah.
I don't know what time
I
you're
leave at like
leaving. I know you.
leave at 7:15 p.m.
Oh, you always push it late. I don't
I
know.
always
I
do.
can't. So 9 to 8 p.m. for Magic Kingdom on Thursday. 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. Epcot.
Okay. Wait, so what did we decide for morning on Wednesday?
Nothing yet.
Okay, but either Hollywood Studios or Animal Kingdom, I imagine.
Yeah. Right now I'm just trying to get all the hours in so that we can
Yep.
try and find the juiciest, meatiest days first.
Yep.
Okay. So we've got 2 Magic Kingdom slots. We've got 1 Epcot so far.
Mm-hmm.
Do we want to do Hollywood Studios? Like, here's where I go back to the dramatics of it all again.
Right.
And I ask, do you want to end the trip with the Magic Kingdom, or is it okay to end it somewhere else? I'm a little
Obviously,
more
I
lenient
don't
on that.
care, and I feel like Matt doesn't care, so I feel like that's
Yeah.
something that we should maybe post to the newer people.
I think we're, for now, I would say we locked on Magic Kingdom. We got 1.5 full days of Magic
Yep,
Kingdom
I agree.
lined up here.
I agree.
So
How much
let's
do we
get-
have of Epcot at the moment?
Just 1 Tuesday night.
Wow, we need a little more Epcot
Need more
time.
Epcot. Yeah, we totally need more Epcot. I would suggest,
I mean, do remember that Animal Kingdom can literally be knocked out in like 3 hours.
yeah.
If
What about
that.
Thursday morning? Epcot's got extra magic hours in the AM. It's 8 to 9, so we could do Epcot in the AM,
Mm-hmm.
and then we could even do we could do Animal Kingdom in the evening.
What does that run until 7?
That's what I mean. It's still 7 all week.
Right,
So-
but then we can go to like Disney Springs or something, or we can go to the
Yeah.
Abracadabra bar or whatever, like one of the other places we wanted to go.
That's true. We don't have to do a full to closing. We
Yeah.
could just do it till we get the only 2 good rides out of the way. we could go somewhere else.
Wait, Everest the
I'm kidding.
dinosaur? I mean, people are going to want to do the safari,
I
though.
know. The safari
And we
and
should get
stuff
them
like
to see
that.
Festival of the Lion King, because that's really good.
When's the River of Light?
Yeah, nobody knows.
Okay.
Nobody knows.
What soon?
Yeah.
TM. Wait. So you're gonna be at the boardwalk from Sunday to Wednesday,
Yes.
and then you're
Then Thursday, we
Thursday.
check out and we go to the Poly for Thursday
Okay.
night, Friday night. Yep.
okay. So that'll be good for you after beer garden. You just walk on back to the boardwalk.
Yeah.
Okay. So we've got Monday, we've got parks. Tuesday, we have a morning slot. You're thinking Universal.
I think
I'll
it makes
just
the
go
most sense, yeah.
Wild card. It'll be what the group's feeling at the moment.
Cool.
And then that leaves Friday morning. So right now we have 3 Magic Kingdoms, 2 Epcots, 2 Hollywood Studios, and an Animal Kingdom. Now, my mind goes to Epcot because I feel like at this point Epcot and the Magic Kingdom are the 2, fullest parks
Sure.
of stuff to do.
Also thinking of, like, it's the last full day, souvenirs, those are kind of the 2
Yeah.
best places to go to shop. So it kind of
And-
makes a lot of sense.
Part of me would think, oh, well, we could do more Magic Kingdom, fit it in so it's 2 full days. But one, I don't think we need it. I
Yeah.
think the lines will be short enough that we'll be able to knock out a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So part of me goes, leave this as another wild card.
I want to plan totally around it. Is there another place we could do breakfast instead?
Chef Mickey's?
Will we be able to get something?
What?
Will we be able to get something?
I don't know. Let's find out. Let me pull up my Disney experience.
On the spot dining reservation. Doesn't get more
Dining
exciting than this.
Oh boy. Let's watch in real time as Rob and Christine are disappointed.
Yeah, because we have
Like-
9 people.
Let's do like a Tuesday. We'll start with Tuesday. We'll do...
Oh, well, Tuesday doesn't make sense, because if Matt and I go to
yeah,
Universal,
yeah.
we're just going to
Okay.
go early.
So Wednesday?
Okay.
Or let me see, hold
Sounds
on, because
wrong.
Epcot's early more extra magic hours, so we don't want to eat before that. Like we lose those extra magic hours,
Right.
and that'll be our second Hollywood Studios of possibly 3. So, we could. It's not a problem if we go there a little later.
Yeah. And then,
let's
we
try
can
one.
also hop any bus to wherever from the Contemporary.
Party size 9. Well, let's
Well.
just see what's available.
Okay. I
Because
like
we
that
don't
plan.
have to necessarily pick a specific restaurant. Searching. We got 1900 Park Fair. Akershus. Be our guest if you want a breakfast. Boma, Cape May. Chef Mickey's. Yeah, there's
Oh.
a 7 a.m. and a 10:30 a.m. Wow.
On what day?
On Wednesday.
It's
10:30
10:30
a.m. is like, that's super late.
Yeah, by the time we get out, it's going to be like noon.
We have a Hollywood Studios. We could do a Hollywood and Vine at 9 a.m. 9:10.
How's their breakfast? I have no idea.
I've never eaten there before. Oh, they do have Trails End too at 8:50 and 9:25.
Of course they do.
Do we want to just do it?
Should we just do it?
We can cancel if we
Yeah,
get
I
back
think
to people.
that's where our hearts are.
Yeah. You better cut this part out because I'm putting my email in and stuff.
Oh, totally blowing this up. Making it huge.
And I'm pretty sure it'll show my credit card info as I book the reservation.
Everybody email Rob as personal email address and steal his credit card. Start booking
Book
Disney
everything.
reservations during our week, like as soon as you guys can, and like confuse the crap out of us. Like they'll just start popping up like, wait, when did we make a reservation for that?
Oh, here's the other thing. I got to friend everybody so that all of these link up with their thing.
So you and I are connected, but you're not connected to Matt, right? He's connected to me.
But I think I'm connected to him through you. So there you go. I think we've got a good idea of the parks. We got a couple of wild cards so we can change. We can obviously change any of these if we need to. We got
Right.
a couple of meals lined up.
Right.
The only one I think might be most prone to changing is Trails End because we ran it past literally nobody but us.
Yeah, but
but
they
it's
have to
also
trust our
really
guidance. Yeah.
It's also really good food. We got 2 things for drinks, and we could get a third in there at
For sure.
Yeah, at the bar in Disney Springs.
Yep.
looks good. This looks like a good jumping off point.
Yeah.
Great. This was great.
This was great. So I guess my question is for anyone who sat with us through this and
What are
I'm
you gonna buy
cut
with
it
my
down.
credit card info?
No, my question is, what do you think of our plans? Do you think that we screwed up a day and we should be doing it in another way? Do you think we've kind of hit all our points? Do you think one park should have more days than we gave it? I don't know. You should let us know.
There is the alternate idea. Like, there are people who are true believers that if there is a day where a park's extra magic hours, avoid that park.
Yes,
so
that's becoming a very popular thing.
Backwards version of this where we're avoiding a lot of these parks. But yeah, there are a lot of ways we can do it.
Yeah. Well, we'd be interested to know what you think, so you can let us know in the comments below, or you can tweet us. I'm at IvyWinterYT, and Rob?
I'm at Rob Plays, but I'm not interested in knowing because my planning is perfect, quite frankly, and so there is no way you can improve upon it.
If you want even more Disney content, we have a podcast. If you didn't know that, you've been living under a rock by now. But we have a podcast. It's Tomorrowland Transit Authorities. You can find it at ttapodcast.com, on iTunes, on a whole bunch of other places that you normally find your podcast if you want to just hear us chatting about Disney in general. Thank you, Rob, for joining me for another video. And thanks, everybody, for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.